I'm gonna start this presentation. Well, thank you very much for the space. No, it's a great pleasure for BTS to have this moment with you to present our institution, and we'll talk to you about what is Barcelona Technology School, the master degrees that we offer, and well, we can dedicate some minutes to Q&As. Okay. I introduce myself. I'm Cecilia Grateron, and I'm part of the admissions team here in Barcelona Technology School. Barcelona Technology School is an international private institution focused on two spheres of knowledge: business oriented to digital transformation and technology, basically the development of this technology. So what we do is to prepare talent to lead the digital transformation according to the economy and the society needs. And that's actually our main mission: enable people to shape the digital future. Our main values are based on diversity. It's a very inspiring word that is part of our digital DNA. Starting with diversity of origin and culture, we're happy to say that we have more than 100 different nationalities represented in our school. So we are having students from all over the world, as you see in these several dots in the maps. For you to have an idea, in an average group of 25 students, we have more than 15 different nationalities represented. Also, diversity in terms of academic and professional backgrounds, responding to the digital industry needs. So what we do is to gather in programs, not just technical profiles, but also profiles with business-oriented focused, responding to that type of profile that are actively looked for in the industry. Also, we're happy to say that we are almost above the trends in terms of gender participation, of women participation in the industry, which is a complicated number to achieve, considering that, well, technology is a field that has been dominated in somehow for male participation. So we're happy to say that we're changing that stance. So what we do is to replicate in our classrooms the reality of the digital industry, different perspectives working together to solve today's digital challenges. We cover in our programs business and innovation skills and also technical skills that will depend or will vary depending on the master degree. We're very proud to say that we have a strong team of professors, international experts, that is one of the key aspects of our school. So we have active professionals of the sector who combine their activities with classes here in Barcelona Technology School, which means that all the contents that we're giving are up to the trends of the industry, because these professionals are leading digital areas of expertise and will translating that knowledge to the students so they can work on real projects and well to show their expertise in real time to all the potential students that are coming to BTS. So they have different experiences in digital brands, and they are helping our talent to shape this digital future. These are just some examples of some of the companies that that the professors are coming from. Okay, we have a very important or very highlighted example of one of our professors, the director of the Master of Big Data and AI Solutions, Sergio Gago. He's an expert of artificial intelligence, and actually some months ago was giving a speech in the United Nations about how artificial intelligence is impacting the economies nowadays. So this is just one of the examples of the professionals who are giving the classes here in the school. In terms of our academic recognition, we're very proud to say that we have acquired a 4-star ranking in US. As you know, US is considered one of the world's top 3 international ranking of universities. And we have obtained the stars in very important, two very important categories: employability rate of 97% of our students obtain an opportunity during the program and even after the completion of the master. And in terms of teaching, so related to what I was speaking before, we are happy to say that we have obtain this ranking thanks to the quality of our trainers. Also, if doing a master in Barcelona Technology School means obtaining as well a recognition or accreditation by the University of Barcelona, who are academic partners since the beginning of the school, which means that all of our students are also students from this university. At the end of the master, they receive a double degree by Barcelona Technology School and the University of Barcelona, receiving 16 European credit transfers. I would like to summarize the BTS academic offer. So what we offer is different programs related with the value change of the digital transformation. Starting with our master in digital transformation leadership, it is a master focused on the strategy to lead the change. Our master in digital product management focused on digital products. We have a master in big data and AI solutions focused on leading big data and artificial intelligence opportunities. The master in user experience design to create the space between technology and people. And we have a master focused on one vertical, the master in digital healthcare, which is focused on the digital transformation that is impacting the healthcare services nowadays. I will later on share in the chat some videos and some information so you can further understand well the outcome and the objectives of each of these programs. It's important to mention that all of our masters are given either on campus and online. Actually, we have two online formats. One is live online, collaborative, participative a methodology that allows the students to be connected live with their classmates in Barcelona. So for those students who cannot spend the whole year in the city, or those who cannot move to Barcelona, we have the possibility to connect remotely with their teams. Also, we can have a hybrid modality in which students spend one part on campus and one part from their home or residence countries. We also have the program in an asynchronous format, which will be the flexible online modality. Our programs are of 9 months duration, all of them starting in October, and 100% in English. As I mentioned, we have international programs with the students from all over the world. These are programs ready to work, professional-oriented programs with a project-based experience, learning by doing methodology that allows the students to apply all the knowledge learned into different projects. As mentioned before, all the professors are active leaders of the sector, and we give the students the industry exposure. This means that besides coming to the classrooms and take these most demanded skills, that can be immersed in Barcelona's digital ecosystem. For us, it's very important what we call the student experience. Considering that taking a master degree is an important investment of time, money, the idea is that the students can take the most out of the experience in the case of coming to Barcelona to be immersed in this ecosystem of the city. Barcelona is a well-known city, not just for its quality of life, but because it is a digital hub. So students have the opportunity to visit companies, from multinational companies, consultancy companies, startups, to better understand what is really happening out there. Students go to the most important digital events in the city. For example, some months ago, the students attended the Smart City World Congress, Internet of Things World Congress. Or we're lucky to say that every year happens in Barcelona the biggest mobile event in the world, the Mobile World Congress. So students are going to this event as part of the experience and can not just explore the latest trends, but also to be connected with the companies who are actually actively looking for this type of profiles. This is just an example of some of the visits. You can see in these pictures, in this post, the different experiences that the students have during the academic year. And we actively look for constant opportunities for students to be involved in this ecosystem. This is just an example of some of the posts that the students share in our social media related with not just with different projects that they present, but also with the special moments such as the graduation or the final presentation of the projects. So there are different ways to connect with this reality and to make this experience as most practical as possible. I will later on share social media links so you can go through it with more detail, but these are just some examples. It's important to mention that during the academic year, the students can opt for internships and part-time jobs. You will see in this slide a ranking of brands. I would like to show you this for you to better understand the digital companies that are dominating the global economy. This is a ranking that is made by Interbrand, a consultancy company that every year shows what are the most important brands in the world in terms of their economic value and the awareness from people. The first insight or the main insight of this ranking is that in the first position of it, the companies are digital companies, and those more traditional companies such as Coca-Cola or automotive from the automotive sector are, well, getting low in this ranking. So what we can understand is that technology is dominating the new economy, and these technological brands are the first one, the main companies nowadays. Those more traditional companies have to digitalize, they're understanding the importance of this digital transformation. Here you will see what we call the digital talent gap. So digital innovation is leading the new economy. Talent available is key in digital fields to cover, well, different job positions. What is happening nowadays is that technology is growing exponentially with non-stop, while the talent available is what we call flat. Why flat? Because the talent is either too technical or too business oriented. But nowadays, the industry, the different companies are looking for those talent who can understand the power of technology, but not losing the focus on the business. That career profile is highly demanded by companies. So these not cover job positions is how we try to do in Barcelona Technology School through an academic offer, give the students those skills to cover those positions. The lack of talent nowadays is basically focused on data, artificial intelligence, digital transformation, product management, user experience, and this is actually the academic offer that we're giving in BTS. Barcelona Technology School connects the students with the digital industry directly. 97% of our students can do these internships or part-time jobs during the master. We actively encourage students to find opportunities that can help them to apply the knowledge learned into real cases, right in parallel to their studies and also, well, right after the graduation. What type of opportunities we have in Barcelona Technology School for students to find internships and part-time jobs? First of all, students can explore internship opportunities and part-time jobs alongside the academic studies. So as I mentioned, we connect the students with the ecosystem, not just coming to class, but being immersed and network with those professional opportunities. We have a career development department that offer workshops, personal branding support, and interview coordination with different companies. In our school, we invite different companies in an event that we call speed dating. So we connect companies who are actively looking for this type of profiles with the students for short interviews, and companies nowadays are looking for a long-term goal. Their best way to try this talent is through internships, but they have the idea to incorporate this talent to their teams. We have a career opportunities board that share internships and job opportunities with the students while we receive them. On the other hand, we have a very important extracurricular project that is called My Digital Impact. This project helps the students to align their skills with their real purpose. What we do is to base in a Japanese concept that is called ikigai. So students can explore what they're good at, what the world is looking for, what the society needs, and of course, what is the income that you can have from that purpose. So students develop these projects and we connect them directly with mentors so they can follow this roadmap to find their purpose and well align this with the academic and professional goals that they have. As I mentioned before, we take students to different company visits, and different events are constantly happening in Barcelona. These are just some examples of the companies in which our students and alumni are working in. As mentioned before, we're very proud to say that 97% of our students can obtain an opportunity with this type of studies. We have a huge ecosystem of companies. This is just an example of well, the opportunities that are waiting for students. In case of deciding having this experience in Barcelona, I have to say that we're lucky to say that Barcelona is ranked among the best cities in the world for its quality of life, safety, and equality. We have more than 300 sunny days, urban natural spaces to enjoy. We have beach kilometers around the city. We have an important architectural heritage, cultural scene, different markets, local food. So the quality of life in the city, it's nice at least to spend one academic year. Also, Barcelona is the mobile world capital and European capital of innovation. It's a well-known reference in terms of smart cities, and the big data ecosystem and digital transformation in general is growing exponentially, which gives students the opportunity to connect with the latest of the industry while here. Let me show you our campus. Seeing a picture in which you can see our auditorium. Well, the location of our school. We're in Barcelona, the central heart of the city, in very nice streets, very close to centers of Barcelona. Where we say that last year, it is one of the coolest streets in the world. Actually, it's the 10th street in the world for well, the different well, aspects that have this important street. So we're in a very heart of the city, and a lot of things are going on around our campus. This is just a picture of our building. I'll keep sharing some pictures. This is just an example of the event that I mentioned before, the speed datings, in which we invite companies to interview students. Our classrooms are hybrid classrooms. As you can see, there are students connected live, taking classes as well. The different events that we visit. Part of our community. We have hybrid classrooms to allow to take this live online modality, as you can see in the pictures, audio and video prepared to do so. Also, all of our classes stay recorded and available in our online campus after. If you decide to come to Barcelona, well, there are different options in terms of accommodation. As mentioned before, Barcelona is ranked as best cities in the world for its quality of life, safety, and equality. So we have different options around BTS campus in terms of students' residences, what we partner with, different apartments or rooms in shared apartments. So BTS campus has a very strategic and centric location, as discussed, that is easy for you to transport well around the city. So there are different options to explore. I will briefly detail this. We recommend the students to count on around 1,200 euros per month to afford what will be the living cost, including accommodation, food, utilities, transportation. These are just some pictures of the students, of some of the students' residences we partner with. Also, we offer some additional services, such as a health insurance. It's very important, especially for the procedure of the student visa. So we partner with a company that offers a full health coverage with no economic limit for you to be saved while you study with us. Also, the students can opt for additional services such as the registration in a beach and sport club just in front of one of the most important beaches in Barcelona, La Barceloneta. So they can also enjoy the different options of leisure, no, that the city allows, especially the beach, of course. In terms of visa, it shouldn't be a complicated process if students do it with enough time. BTS counts with a student support team who can help with all the aspects related with your visa. So BTS gives from the institution, no, the acceptance letter once a student is admitted. It's one of the main requirements for this process. And also, well, we could offer the health insurance letter from the company I mentioned before. Recommend the students to do the process with 90 days in advance. And we help you throughout all the process. I would like to share this screen with the academic tuition fee and an early payment discount that we're now offering. We have different tuition fee depending on the modality in which students take the program, as you can see in this slide. The application requirements. Basically, we need from you, if you're interested in one of our programs, your updated CV and a LinkedIn profile, a motivation letter, which is the heart of the whole process, so we can better understand why are you interested in this program, how is your vision of the digital transformation in the next 5 years, and how would you like to contribute with this digital transformation. We will need as well your university documents, such as bachelor's degree certificate and transcript of records. In case there is a student that is still studying, we can accept some documentation that shows the advancement of those studies for the moment, and then we will manage the rest. An English proficiency is important in case students have completed their studies in English or they're actively working in the language. This won't be necessary. In case of having a certificate such as IELTS, TOEFL, GRE, either Duolingo, we accept these documents, this type of certification. Otherwise, what we do, is a conversation in English with a member of our team to complete this requirement. So the process, as you can see, is very simple. And after receiving this documentation, we arrange a meeting in which we can better know you, why you're looking forward to join us, and how we can match your interest with our academic offer. There is no application fee, and no commitment in the process, and we tend to be very agile in the responses. In around 24 hours, 48 hours, we can already let you know the feedback from the admissions board.
I am Elena Ginebra. I am from Mexico, but I lived a little while in London, and I studied computer engineering and telecommunications. And after 2 years, I was like, maybe I want to learn more about AI. So I decided to come to BTS, and I'm now doing the Masters in Big Data and AI Solutions. Well, I wanted to learn something new. I had been at a company for 4 years, and it was about time to learn something new. You know, you get a bit of a life crisis here, and you're like, what can I learn? And also, I was hearing a lot about AI, and I wanted to know what is the future about, and I wanted to be less nervous or understanding of that. So because of all of that mix, I found BTS and decided to join BTS. Well, coming from Mexico, I'm not used to the European standards of living, so it's really great. The roads and everything for me is absolutely amazing. The food is great. The weather's just like in Mexico, really good weather. So I'm really loving Barcelona. And of course, I have a lot of friends from BTS, so we have a lot of fun as well. Well, in the future, I see myself in one of two. So either I'm in a company, ideally, that has a bit of social impact, or maybe I do my own company. Both.
Scott, eso. Perfecto.
AI in it, so I think it would have an AI embedded somewhere for sure. Yes, I am developing a lot of new skills, especially we're learning to do programming. I did a bit of programming in the past, but here I'm learning it more focused on AI, so it's got models, we've got Python programming, and just how to deploy as well apps, which is really interesting for me. So I'm learning a lot of hard skills, let's say, but also some soft skills, because we have our final project, and in the final project you have to work with a team and with people, and sometimes we don't agree, so we have to work on the soft skills on how to negotiate and work with your team as well. Well, I have been in over 8 schools in my life, because I lived in London, I lived in Mexico, been to a lot of schools, and no institution is perfect, we all know that. But for me, BTS was exactly what I needed. It has a great location, it has great staff members and people, because in a lot of places you go to, they treat you like a number, and here it's a place that they actually care about what you learn. So if something is not nice or there's something you don't like, they will help you. And also they have the focus that I needed. I wanted a business focus, but I also wanted to learn about the tech, you know, not just like, oh, AI is very nice. So BTS is the perfect business focus, but with like a touch of programming, which is really good. So for me, BTS was perfect for what I needed as well. Yes, this time abroad has impacted me a lot, both personally and professionally. Professionally speaking, I have been able to grow, and I have been able to speak better with my bosses and talk about AI and even get raises. So that has been great. And personally, I've also made a lot of new friends, so I'm really loving that. Overall, my experience is amazing. Like I said before, they don't treat you here like a number, so anything you don't like, you can say, and that's not something you can have in every institution. Also, the students here are amazing. We come from such a diverse background, so many different people, and therefore a lot of learning about different cultures and who you are as well as a person. So that's been amazing. Like I said, we have a lot of friends here as well, so we all go out together and have some fun, and it's just a lot of fun. And we're also learning a lot. So overall, I'm really excited to be here, and I can't wait for what happens next.